Hello, everyone. My name is Christian. Welcome back to my hobby blog. I'm very excited today because we are talking Shaw Brothers movies. So this is the prime martial arts from China. Those martial arts movies. It's not anything with Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan. They were separate from that, but still amazing, awesome movies. They put out hundreds of movies in like the 20-year history. It's basically brothers. I mean, that's why it's called Shaw Brothers. But they produced many, many movies, and they had a very consistent casting for each of the movies because it was a studio, and the actors were sort of contracted to do whatever movies that they were told to do. So that's just a very short history lesson about them. We've done Shaw Brothers before, so if you want to know more about it, I think I go a lot more deeper into the history of that. In that video, I didn't do any research for this one. I just want to watch fun movies. But I'm very happy to have my friend Leon back. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, Christian. Thank you for having me again. It's always awesome to chat movies and just, talk about the good or the bad, like I always say, of cinema. But yeah, I'm real excited for this one because I'm a Shaw Brothers fan, and it's it's a long time waiting to go through these movies for me. So I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, same here, because I've had this box set, and we both are going to be mostly drawing from this massive box set of like 14 movies, or like, I think it's 12 or 14. But it's volume 2 of Era Video's Shaw Brothers set. And it's great so far. Two of the movies are above 3.5 out of 5 for me. And then one of them was a complete dud for me. But I'll go into more of that when we get there. But would you like to start first?
Sure, I could start first since I think you did last time, so
Yeah, we'll just switch on and
I
off
could
for
start.
episodes.
I did bring I have the box, but I put it at a bad angle, so it's probably going to be covered, but I do have the inside right here, so
Ooh, nice.
I'll be showing the
Yeah,
cover art, which
yeah,
is
I should do
I
that
love
too.
on these sets.
Yeah, the cover
But
art is awesome. This is a very nicely designed package.
yeah, Arrow Video doesn't mess around. But I'm gonna start off with my first one. It's kind of like horror more than anything. So
Ooh,
my first pick here is gonna be 1983's The Boxer Omen, or Boxer's
ooh,
Omen.
I've heard that one's awesome.
And there's the artwork for that. And this movie is a trip. That's all I'm gonna say right now. But yeah, this movie basically starts off like a kind of action movie, or like those 80s action movies. So
Oh
I was like,
yeah.
okay, here we go, my type of thing. But it goes completely bonkers, like through the whole movie. Like we start off like a boxing match between a guy named Chan, and then it has a young Bolo Young who's his
Ooh,
opponent. And
I
it's
love Bolo Young. He's awesome.
yeah, and I was watching and they're boxing and they start kicking the shit out of each other, and I'm like, I thought this was boxing, but I remember it's Chinese boxing.
Oh yeah.
It's different than American boxing, so I was thrown off right away by that. But yeah, it's crazy. You get some blood, some pretty good effects. We start off with this pretty much Bolo Young disabling the boxer he's fighting with a cheap shot,
Mm.
like it's a dirty shot in his style, and pretty much puts him in the hospital. And then we have his brother who's named Chan, who goes there and pretty much kind of like if you watch Kickboxer in a way, it's like that, where he wants to avenge his brother, and
Hmm.
so he gets back to his boxing roots and wants to go to Thailand and fight Bolo Young. That's where he's at. He's called the Thailand something, not I forgot. But
Yeah.
anyways, he goes on his way to Thailand to challenge him. And as he's going that way, he walks into this like Buddha temple, like by it, and he sees like stuff like that's hitting his memories for some reason. So he goes
Hmm.
in there to pretty much out of curiosity, and he starts to find out that pretty much he was a monk in a past life or something like that. He had a twin brother. It's crazy. I can't even describe this movie, but he goes in there and finds out that evil spirits are after him to take his life. So he has to go and pretty much train as a Buddha. I don't know where this comes from, but he has to train as a Buddha monk to battle these evil spirits, which were cursed upon him from a past life or something like that. And it goes into like supernatural evil, like evil entities chasing him. You got pretty cool effects, except like the bats and the spiders, they look like some you'd make in elementary art class or something. They're not very good,
Yeah,
but
they had
still
to save money.
effective. Yeah. So you got like pretty much that. He goes his journey as a monk to defeat these evil spirits, and this is where this movie just goes completely crazy because we get no boxing elements anymore. It's like all supernatural, and
Ooh.
you get see what you get this guy that transforms from like like a the bones of a bat into an evil entity, and he's after this guy to pretty much kill him, and he has to learn as a monk to fight him back with his with his powers. It's like like powers, and it's pretty cool because you get like decomposed bodies coming to life and stuff like that, which I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
They looked really cool. And then you get also, let's see, there's a cool scene where this guy's getting possessed, and he pretty much is throwing up in the sink, and like a eel comes out of his mouth right
Ooh.
on the sink, and it's just flow. I thought that was really awesome.
Oh, that's
It looks
cool.
so real, but that was pretty effective effects wise. And then you get let's see what else. You get really disgusting effects. You get like rituals where they're eating food and throwing it up on each other, and then the
Oh
other guy's
god.
eating it. It's
Oh
real,
god.
real disgusting, man.
Jeez.
Like it's not for the squeamish on this film for at all.
Mm-hmm.
And they put like this evil entity, and they bring like this mummy tomb back to life, but she's actually an attractive woman, but she's set pretty much from hell, like a demon from hell, to destroy this guy. And it's just back and forth. He has to learn the roots. You get really cool like creature effects. These guys, you got like a floating head with tentacles. That looked really cool
Mm-hmm.
as well. And
Yeah.
like it's really bizarre. I can't even explain this movie right. So it goes through all this supernatural stuff to end up at this rematch of the boxing fight. And
Hmm.
and then it has another battle which I didn't get, which is the demon bat guy fighting another monk, which ends up being his twin brother.
Oh.
And I don't know why they're fighting. Like it's pointless. He brings him to life, and then he's fighting him. And I don't know. It just goes through like three different stories, which knocked me off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I pretty like I put here this film's batshit crazy. It's like if Jadwarski and Cronenberg had a baby, is what I put.
Oh, okay, I'm sold.
So I think you would like that
Yeah, I need
because
to watch that. Holy shit.
it's very odd, and yeah, you have your body horror mixed with Jadwarski. I don't know if I said his name right.
Yeah,
Jadwarski.
Alejandro Jodorowsky.
Yeah, his
Jodorowsky.
weirdness is definitely all over this film. Like, they must have paid attention to his filmography because
Yeah.
it reminded me a lot of like stuff like that. But real
Mm-hmm.
bizarre film. I'm still processing it. I don't know how I feel about this film, honestly. It's
Yeah.
entertaining, but then it's something you'd like.
Oh,
Like
good.
I'm gonna say, it's a little too weird for me. But
I'm a weird
uh,
guy.
yeah. So I always said Christian would probably love this movie, or at least be entertained by it.
Yeah, I
But
didn't even see that in the set. I need to watch that.
it's one of the weirdest movies I've seen. But yeah, overall, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Cool.
But
That's a pretty good rating.
yeah, it was entertaining. It's just weird, really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a
Mm.
big fan of Bolo Young, and he always plays an antagonist. So it sounds like he does that again in this movie, which I'm all for. Like, he's so
Yeah,
awesome. Like, he's in a Bruce Lee movie, too. I don't remember which one, but he fought Bruce Lee in one of them.
it's probably Enter the Dragon.
I think it was that one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'll have to check that out here soon.
We're on it, one of those. But yeah, the
Yeah.
this movie, I think I said it's right up your alley.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that bizarreness. I think with a bigger budget, it would have been like really better because it has like I said, Cronenberg style, but like on a B movie budget. So
Ooh,
you
that
don't
sounds
get that
awesome.
A effects that Cronenberg has,
Oh
but you
yeah.
get like yeah, something to keep you entertained.
Mm-hmm. Well, awesome. So I'll go right into my first one, kind of keep it going. But this
All right.
one I did not like that much. It was a little too comedic for me, and it is 1979's Mad Monkey Kung Fu, which is here's the art. It's on
No.
the I think it's this one. Yeah, the one on the left here that I'm
Left.
pointing my thumb.
Okay.
It was a slog for me. I did not like it whatsoever. It's directed by Lau Ka Lung, who also did Eight Diagram Pole Fighter and Dirty Ho, two of my favorite movies from the Shaw Brothers. But he also did 36 Chamber of Shaolin. So he's a very great director. I think all the actors were great, but the issue is that it really leans into like really dumb humor, like that kids will love. And I don't like that kind of humor whatsoever. And the story is basically that like there's this disgraced kung fu master who's like great at drunken fighting, that drunken monkey style fighting, and he gets bullied by some like gangsters, and so he and his businessmen, he decides to train his partner and how to use this manner of drunken fighting. And I love a good training montage. I love a movie where everyone's training for like half the movie, but this one is a lot more like just bumbling idiot like humor, where it's just really stupid. I hated it. But like everything else was great in the movie. Like the fights were great, very good choreography. Uh, some of the stuff was funny, but again, I just did not care. We have two great actors, Xiao Ho and Lo Lie. I don't know if I said that correctly. I apologize if I didn't. But like they're both great. They're in a bunch of other movies that the director has done, but this one specifically, like the humor just did not capture me whatsoever. I borderline hated it during the funny scenes, but like it was just so like again it was like bumbling idiot humor, like where they're like hitting each other in the face and you're like ow ow, and it's like very dramatic like responses to everything. And they're constantly like bickering to all the villains, and all the villains are just standing there like with a shocked face, pretending like it's actually affecting them, but it's like not, and it's just stupid. I did not like the humor whatsoever, but everything else was great. I gave this one a 3 out of 5. Like it's fine, but it was just so bad in many different aspects. And this was the second movie I watched out of the three. The first one I watched was like a 5 out of 5. Loved it. That's my number one. But
Oh
like
wow.
this one was my number three, and I hated it. Like, and it was just like such a, and it's by the same director actually. My number one and this movie, and this one was just awful. I don't recommend it at all. Maybe you'll like it. I don't know, because you have kids. You're probably more used to that type of humor. But like I'm not.
Yeah.
I didn't like
I
it
like the fight
whatsoever.
scenes for sure.
Yeah, fight scenes were great. Like they use a
Yeah.
lot of props. They're breaking wood a lot. They're breaking a lot of like buildings apart, like throwing people through the walls and stuff like that. Like that's fun. Like that's my favorite part about Shaw Brothers is the
Yeah.
action. But like the characters I had zero investment in. And I love characters. Like that's the number one thing I look for in movies and books and video games, all that. So if the characters don't matter to me, it's going to be very hard for me to like the movie. And that was the case here. And I'm very curious to know if anyone else likes this movie. The ratings were all over the place when I looked on Letterboxd. Everyone either thought it was a 3.5 or 3 out of 5 or like 5 out of 5. And I don't know how it could be 5 out of 5 for anybody. But hey, people have opinions, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But I just did not care for this at all. So yeah.
Yeah, that goofiness could go either way. I really don't care for that goofiness either. And
Mm-hmm.
like, it could make the movie go really good, entertaining if they do it right,
Yeah.
or really bad if they don't. Like you said, I think it went bad on this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was pretty awful. So
Yeah, I'll probably still watch it just for the fights. But
yeah, it's worth it for the
other than that,
fights. I mean, it's a short
yeah,
movie. It's not even 2 hours, so it's like it's most of these movies are like 2 hours or longer because they're really building up the tension, and there's a lot of
yeah.
training sequences. And this movie is like an hour and 50 minutes, I think. So it's pretty good, like
So it's
pacing
not too
wise.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I have to say about mine. Do you want to go on to your next one?
yeah. That's
I'm excited to
sucks
see if
that
we
it's a
have any
disappointment,
crossovers.
man.
I mean, I expect it. I mean, they put out hundreds of movies in like a decade, so some of
Yeah,
them aren't going to be that good. So
you got it. be ready for that. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, I'll get into my second movie here. Um, this one's gonna be. I think I have the right one here. Yeah, Invisible Shaolin,
Ooh.
and this is from 1978. So this is the only 70s one I watched.
I almost watched
Um,
that one.
did you?
I
Oh,
almost did. Thankfully, I did not.
yeah, that one's caught my eye just by the poster art. Kind
Hmm.
of gave me like Bruce Lee vibes, something like that. But yeah, um, so this one's pretty interesting because you got like I don't know if it's that dynasty era where you got like royalty and you got generals and kings,
Hmm.
and it starts off with this guy General. It's funny, General Pooh. I keep saying Poo Poo when I get, but
Yeah.
General Pooh. And, he's this twisted guy. He even looks like a villain, like right out of the gate. You can tell this guy's he's grimy or he's a snake, and that's what he ends up being. Well, anyways, you got him pretty much looking for masters of martial arts from schools to train his soldiers because they do not know how to fight kung fu.
Hmm.
So he wants someone to train them. So he brings groups. He brings three guys from each school. There's North Shaolin and South Shaolin,
Hmm.
and what I'm told is they really don't have nothing against each other. They're supposed to be united, but
Yeah.
this guy for some reason wants to turn them on each other for his power. So he pretty much sets them up where they're doing these like events where it's to show who's tougher. So you're gonna have like 3-on-3 fights, and it's pretty cool because you got these three guys from the North Shaolin that they have like specialty moves, like you'd be
Hmm.
like in a video game. Like this one guy can like do with his palms and go like that, and like go through like walls and stuff like that. He's that
Ooh.
strong. And another guy's like a pole master. He just hops around like and
That
he's crazy, like the
sounds
stunts he
awesome.
does. And then what was the other guy? I forgot what the other guy's specialty was. I don't know, but anyways, they got talents, and you got the South Shaolin who's challenging him, but you could tell right out the gate they don't have the talent that the North Shaolin has, so
Hmm.
they're dominated right away and beat pretty bad, embarrassed, and then they have to go back to their teacher and tell them like, we got whooped, and it doesn't go good for them. So he sent, I guess, the South Shaolin teacher sends another three, which I think two are his son or one's his son,
Hmm.
and they go to, you know, get some respect for their school. And when they go, before they get there, those other first three were murdered by this general. He went and murdered him and blamed it on the
Hmm.
North Shaolin. So now there's a tension going between both schools, which he
Conspiracies.
wants. He wants them to take each other out
Yeah.
so he could rule and whatever. And so now the other ones go out. They get humiliated also. So the teacher like says these guys are masters of, I guess, some with a palm, which I told you where he goes with his palm, and
Hmm.
the other guy's a master of this. He's all, we have to counter it. So he sends for his three top student or teachers. They're teachers from somewhere, and they end up getting here. And he says they have to go with these like three teachers that he grew up with and learn the techniques to counter these guys what they're doing. So he sends them. They go through some brutal changing it, like training. I mean, and there's one guy that he's like hilarious. Is making me laugh because he's really strong. So he has him doing push-ups like on two fingers. It
Ooh.
goes like 3, 2, 1, and then he puts an egg under his fist. And if he busts the egg, he has to eat the egg. He can't go to waste. So he's
Yeah.
like all psyched, eggs. So he starts eating eggs like all psyched. And then this master guy like has him over and over eating eggs. It's like day 13, and he's all eggs. He has to eat eggs again. He's like, oh, just he's all, can I? He tries to get the master's chicken, and he hits his hand. He's all, can I
Yeah.
have something other than eggs? And he's like, you bust the eggs, you have to eat them. So it pretty much gets him where he gets strong enough where he won't bust the eggs. He could do the push-ups. And
Hmm.
it's funny because he has to learn the skills of the mantis, and it's cool because I listen to hip hop, and they have like Wu-Tang Clan,
Oh
and
yeah.
there's a song called "Praying Mantis" by RZA,
Hmm.
and it has the whole saying on that song from this movie
Oh wow.
where it's like, I was gonna say the armored strength comes from the praying mantis or something like that. And
Yeah.
his stretched fingernails or something. It's just something that's on the song, and I was like, hey, I remember that from Wu Tang. That's where they got it from. Wu.
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, it's cool. I like that, and But anyways, these guys get trained. They learn the things, and they're not to be pushed with anymore. So now it turns into a battle. But then the
Mm-hmm.
North starts to snap, like, you know what, we're being set up. So they start to, like, I guess, try to warn the South to work with them and find out what's going on. But these guys are so hell bent on revenge that they want revenge for their guys that died, which the general killed, but they don't know. So they go in a battle, and the ending is just awesome. You get like arm splits, you get the blood spray, you get it's a hell of an ending in this movie, man. And
That's awesome.
pretty much they end up uniting to fight the evil, but it turns it there's there's some fights on this that are just phenomenal. Like, I saw some of the stunts and I'm like, man, it's very impressive. But yeah, overall I like this one a lot. Anything else I got to say? No, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5. Really enjoyed it. I heard somebody on the reviews say that, because I was watching reviews too afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
that it drug so long with the like the training sequences, but and I did see that they're very long. Like,
Mm.
I was like, it's not over with yet. It even had me saying that in the middle of the movie, but I see that. I definitely see that, but
Yeah.
it didn't take me out of the movie. But
Yeah, that
yeah,
sounds awesome. Cause
I recommend that movie if you like a good showdown with some gore, and it has a good twist. There's a twist all the way till the end.
ooh.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Cause I love training sequences. Like that's my favorite thing. And the next movie I'll talk about has a lot of training sequences. Oh no,
Nice.
my number one has a lot of it, but the director of my number two movie and his other movies, there's a lot of training. But like this one is just,
Awesome.
it just sounds awesome. And like I love a good like funny training thing, like with the eggs, because that's like a lot of like Jackie Chan like movies where he has to like do a bunch of really weird like training stuff, but it actually really helps him at the end, like having to balance the like he has like bunch of pots of water like strapped to his arms, and they're like 20 pounds or something, 40 pounds per pot, and if he lowers his arms at all, then just like splashes over and they have to refill it. And he has to restart the entire training like
Oh
regimen.
wow.
And it's like really cool. I love that stuff. So the eggs thing sounds awesome and also a little funny.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, there's even one with plants where a guy's like training on like logs, his
mm-hmm.
balance. And if he
Yeah.
falls off, he has to do all the plants, like plant them all.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's all tired of planning already. And it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'll definitely have to watch that one. Like every single one you've talked about, like sounds like it's up my alley. And I got one. Oh, I only got one that was not up my alley, but these other two are awesome. But I'll go ahead and jump into my number two.
all
It's the
right.
other one on the disc that you watched, which is called "The Kid with the Golden Arm," which is the one on, I guess
Oh,
this
okay.
one, the golden one, the non-colorful one.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it was awesome. I loved it. This is directed by Chang Che, who did two of my favorite Shaw Brothers movies of all time, The Deadly Venoms and The
Hmm.
Five Shaolin Masters. I talked about those two movies actually on the last episode we did on Shaw Brothers. So if anyone wants to learn more about those movies, go check that out. I guess I'll link it in the description, so it's easy for everyone because that was like 3 years ago we did that. But this was made in 1979, so this is like prime. All these movies were 79 for me, except my number one, which was 78. But this one stars Lo Mang, and it's basically about this like group of characters and villains who all have like a very special type of like fighting style. So like one of them, the main one is the kid with the golden arm. He's the leader, and he has this like tons of golden like bracelets that he uses to like give him super strength. And then we also have someone named like Silver Spear who's really good with the spear, and then we have Iron Armor Wei Lin, who is my favorite one. He has this giant robe of like iron, and he like nothing can hurt him. So you have to go for his face, but he's perfect, and you can never touch him.
Wow.
Like it's really cool. And then we have this really funny guy by the name of Copperhead, who has a big like helmet of like copper, So he constantly uses his head to like fight people. Like it's awesome.
Headbutt. Oh,
Yeah, like there's some really fun scenes, and then we have these two characters named Short Axe and Long Axe, who are also part of this group. And this entire group of special like villains, they take like millions of dollars worth of the currency. I don't remember the name of it, but like they take all this money and this from the school, and the school is like, we need them back. We need to train someone who can take this back. And so they train this one guy, and he's pretty fun. I don't really remember him, but it was the group of villains who were absolutely awesome in this movie, because this entire movie is just one fight scene after the other of them trying to get this money back. And we have like very badass women as well who are like trying to get this money for themselves. And we have a sheriff who is just trying to do good and like punish them. And he's like awesome, and he uses drunken monkey style, but it's way better in this movie than my previous movie. And it was just really awesome. Like Chang Che is one of my favorite directors. He's done a million action movies. He's just awesome. Uh, I highly recommend this one. It is so awesome. Uh, it's very similar in structure to the five Shaolin Masters, which was basically like them summoning each of the masters of the particular schools from all over China to go fight like the emperor, like the bad guy emperor. And it's awesome. This movie is very short. It's like 88 minutes, I think. So it's like there's no filler. There's no bullshit. It's all just like fire the entire movie. And I have to rate this like I want to say 4.5 out of 5, because the more I talked about it, I originally gave it a 4, but I think it's better than that. I think it's 4.5. So this movie's just awesome. I definitely recommend you watch it. It's on the same disc as Invincible Shaolin, so you were right there. Almost watched
right
it.
up, right in
Yeah,
that area.
yeah, and this and I think the man with the golden arm was also in Zatuichi. We were talking about that a little bit before we started, but I think he does have
Yeah.
like a showdown with Zatuichi, who is the Japanese blind swordsman. Awesome. 26 movies series. Everyone should go watch it. We have a
Hmm.
whole series talking about each and every movie in that series, which I'll link below. I still need to edit them because we had a lot of really dumb drunken ramblings in between the movies, but so it's like 3 hour like videos. But if you want to like have fun, like it's fun. But yeah, this movie was just awesome. 4.5, like definitely recommend it.
Oh yeah, it sounds cool, man. I like how they have those like you said, that robe of
Mm-hmm.
iron. That's cool, man. I
And they
like the
all look so
creativeness of
cool.
these
Like none of
films.
them look stupid. So
Yeah, definitely looks right up my alley. So
yeah.
I have to check that one out as well.
Well, cool. Do you want to go on to your last one? I
Yeah, I
think it's
guess
your
I'll get.
last one. Or
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
we're going through these, man. Pretty good. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'll get into my last film here. And this is the one that I looked at the poster and said I probably wouldn't care for it too much.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine it's my favorite one.
I
So
love when that happens.
this goes to tell you can't judge a book by its cover.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna get into this one. This is my third film and my favorite out of the bunch, and it's Mercenaries from Hong Kong.
Ooh, that's a sick cover.
Yeah, and it's right next to Boxer's Omen. It's in the same disc.
Oh, nice.
So
I'll double feature it.
this one I went in saying, I don't know, man. Can they do this? Because it has the guns. See, and I haven't seen too many films of shoot 'em up from the Shaw Brothers, but it's from 1982, and it's man, this starts off just like an 80s action movie, and I'm all for that. It has him training, and it's hilarious because he's in a speedo, but it's ninja. It has ninja like designs on it, so I'm like, oh man. Only in the 80s could you see a main hero training in a speedo and think it's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I mean, he's hitting punching bags. He's going off. You have the 80s music going on in the background. I was like, oh man, this I'm in heaven right here with this movie. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, uh, Music's really good. It's 80s out. Like I got vibes of like all the 80s classics action films I've seen. And yeah, well, we got our main character. He's Mr. Liu. He's a Vietnam vet, turned mercenary. So it starts off with his character, and he goes into this pretty much like drug dealing pimp like tower where these guys are just at the top of the tower. And they have a girl with her clothes off, and they have her drugged out, and they're pretty much trying to take advantage of her while she's on the
Mm.
drugs. And you got like both of them in there, and while they're in there, the brother goes to the bathroom. He has to go like piss or something, and boom, Mr. Liu kicks in there, ready to take him out or whatever. And they're like, "No, we'll pay you, man. Don't hurt us or whatever. We'll give you drugs, whatever you want." And he tells his story. He's like, "You don't know who I am, right?" And he's like, "Nah." He's all, "You guys drugged my niece and raped her at 15 and killed her." So I guess they got his niece on drugs and took advantage of her and killed her. And he's on a revenge mission.
Mm.
So he pretty much I mean, he has like a shotgun, just blasts this guy through the bathroom, gets this guy and puts a gun to his head and makes him swallow all the drugs till he ODs in front of him, and you
Oh
just see
wow.
like all the white stuff coming out of his mouth and everything,
Oh gosh.
and it's pretty brutal. But what he doesn't know, these guys are triad gang members,
Mm.
so now he's got a hit on him from the triads because I mean he has another brother, that guy that wants revenge now, so
Yeah.
he's on the run, going from place to place. He gets surrounded by a gang. And this guy's crazy. Like he knows he's done, so he just walks out like, "Kill me if you're gonna kill me" or whatever. He like doesn't care. And they're like, "No, we're another gang." So they have another gang there, and he's all, "Why didn't you kill me?" He's like, "You'd be dead already if we wanted you or something." So they're like, "We need you to do a job for us. We need a job done, and we're gonna send you through the jungles of Cambodia. You have to go
Oh
retrieve
wow.
this guy called the Devil, which is like a hitman. He looks pretty cool. Has like
Mm.
a scar on his face, and so his mission is to go to the jungle and get this guy without killing him and bring him back to this girl that she's called the Mistress. She leads
Oh.
another gang. She offers him protection. He won't get hurt from the other gang as long as and she offers him $1 million. So he goes and gets his whole mercenary group. And this is where he got like Expendables type stuff, like Stallone and
Yeah.
all that. He gets his own mercenary crew to go through the jungle and retrieve that. And it goes with, it's a mixture of martial arts and guns, which is cool. So you'll see a lot of fighting, shootouts, crazy stunts, and insane car chases. There's car chases that are like, you see cars going on two wheels like that, just going
Oh
through
wow.
alleys. It's crazy, man. Like it's awesome. The stunts were incredible.
And there's no
And
CGI in this, so it's all
there's no
practical.
CGI, and it's cool. You get some dummy deaths, which I love. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. So it's funny because I see the same villain from Invisible Shaolin. He's in this
Mm.
movie, but he's like a boxer. He has sideburns. It's hilarious. He's like this other guy. He's a good guy in this one, but it's funny because these guys are like mercenaries, right? And they're fighting, and they have every time they're together, they're wearing the same outfit, like all matching jumpsuits or
Oh, that's
warm
awesome.
up sets, same weapons. It's hilarious,
It's like the
and
Power Rangers.
that's what it reminded me of, Power Rangers. And yeah, it goes into like a revenge story. There's a twist which I'm not going to explain, so you guys could watch it. But man, I was entertained by this film. It reminded me of like some '80s Chuck Norris, just Hong Kong style. The guy even had a mustache like Charles Bronson, the
Oh,
main guy.
nice.
And I'm like, oh yeah, man, this is what I live for right here. But all in all, this is one movie you got to watch just for the stunts alone, because the stunts are just so crazy.
Hmm.
Like I was like, wow, man, you see explosions or guys doing backflips. There's a guy that just jumps off a freaking building. He's flying down and he lands on a car on a truck. I'm laughing. I'm like, what's the odds of you landing on the back of that truck? Not very good, but
Yeah.
oh man, I was blown away by this film, and it's the one I thought I was gonna like the least, but I ended up loving it. So I gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
Wow.
Highly recommend it, especially if you like '80s action. You want to see some Chuck Norris Invasion USA, but
Hmm.
Hong Kong style. This is it right here.
Yeah, it also reminds me of John Woo, like just the way you described the action, like hard boiled, the killer. Like it sounds
Yeah, it's
awesome. I need to watch it.
you get some gung fu, or what is it, gun fu? What they
Yeah,
call it,
gun
gun
fu.
fu.
Yep.
Yeah, you get some of that in this, man. Like,
Oh man.
man, the bad guys are so entertaining. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's cool, man. It's like I said, I describe it's Expendables mixed with some Chuck Norris, but Hong Kong style. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah,
I'm sold. I need to watch this immediately. I need to do a double feature of that disc because
it's
both of those
cheesy. Don't get me
movies.
wrong, it's cheesy, but
I love cheesy as long as it's
yeah,
not bumbling idiot humor. Like I'm
yeah.
for it. But holy shit, yeah, I need to watch
I
that.
mean, like the main hero, he has a snake tattooed on his arm, and he's like, "I'm the rough guy." He tells like all the women, "I'm the rough guy."
Yeah. Have you seen the John Woo movie, Heroes Shed No Tears?
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that
Yeah,
one.
that movie's awesome. Is it
Oh, that
is it
movie's
similar to
awesome.
that?
You know? I don't know what cut I saw, but it was awesome.
Yeah, I saw the theatrical. I haven't seen the new one they uncovered, which is supposed to be like way more violent and like more John Woo, which I need to
Because
pick
they have
up.
the old release.
Same,
That's the one I saw. Yeah.
because I think Our Video put out the final cut like recently. I need to check it
Oh,
out,
okay.
but wow, you've sold me. Like that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's the stunts are insane. Like I love the car chases. Like, oh
Mm.
man, the ending's so satisfying.
As long as
Like,
it delivers, like I'm happy.
yeah,
Like,
it reminds me of a John Woo film. Honestly, it does.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Well, I can go on to my third movie if there's
All
anything
right.
else. If there's nothing else.
No, I'm done. That's all I
Okay,
have.
cool. So my third movie is one that everyone has been recommending me to watch, both in the movie community and also in real life. Like I've had coworkers tell me like you need to watch this movie, and it's 36 Chamber of Shaolin.
Oh,
This is probably the most well-known Shaw Brothers movie ever made, and this was made in 1979 or 8. Yep, 1978. Also directed by Lau Ka Lung, who did Mad Monkey Kung Fu. Has a lot of the same cast, of course. That movie sucked. This movie is probably my favorite of the Shaw Brothers ever, outside of the Chang Cheh movies I mentioned, Five Deadly Venoms and Shaolin Masters. But this one is all about. Oh, I also have his other movie on Arrow Video, the 8 Diagram Pole Fighter. This one's
oh,
awesome as
okay.
well. Highly recommend it. Same lead actually. Gordon Liu is his name, but he's also directed Dirty Ho, which was in Volume One of the this version of the set. So it was Volume One of the Shaw Brothers set that Arrow Video did, and this one's all about a son who witnesses his father getting murdered by the government because his father's anti-government. He's a kung fu guy. His entire family basically gets killed, and he has to go on the run away into like the jungle. And when he gets into the jungle, everyone's chasing him on horseback. He gets injured a lot, but he stays alive and eventually finds Shaolin monks traveling in a cart. So he like hides himself in like a food barrel in order for them to bring him to the Shaolin temple because he knows he needs martial arts training in order to get his revenge on the government. And so he trains forever. He has to like convince everyone to become like to let him into the school because everyone's like, you don't follow Buddha, you are here for revenge, like this is not a good path for you. And he convinces them that like, no, this is the path I'm gonna take. Like I will adhere to Buddha. I will take a lifelong pledge to you guys after I do this mission. And so they're like, okay, what do you want to learn? You know, we have 36 chambers. Well, no, we have 35 chambers of like training. The first chamber is the easiest. The hardest one's 35. And so he says, I want to go for the 36th one, which is basically all of them and like as fast as he can. And so like most of the
God.
movie is him just training, and it's awesome. I love training sequences that work really well, and it's all these really weird things. You have like a water one where he has to like balance on logs while like eating a bowl of soup, and like it's spinning, like all this weird like crazy shit is going on. And like the entire movie is that, and then we have like a very explosive ending, and it's very bloody and it's awesome. This was easily my favorite movie, not just of today, of us talking about these three movies, but I think of all Shaw Brothers movies.
Wow.
Like, this is definitely top three, along with those two that I keep mentioning of the Chang Che movies. But like this movie, like it delivered on everything. And I had high expectations because everyone has been recommending it like my entire life. It feels like, and I finally watched it, and it's awesome. I just could not get enough of it. It was just awesome, like very high quality as well. All these movies are like 4K basically, and I just could not get enough of
Yeah.
it. Uh, have you seen this one?
I have not.
Oh,
I've
okay.
heard of it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, because I know this is another one that the Wu Tang Clan always or references in a lot of their
Yeah.
music. So I
I think they
like,
named an album after that. Their first album was named after that.
oh yeah,
Like
okay, yeah,
36 Chambers or
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So like right there, like there's just so much like history behind this movie, and it's just awesome. Like, and I loved a diagram pole fighter here, but like
Hmm.
this one was even better, and it's basically the same story, except this one, the a diagram pole fighter, he becomes like a master pole fighter, and it's awesome. Like that one's awesome as well. So I'm
And who's the lead in the film? Which
it's
one is?
Gordon Liu.
Oh,
It's
Gordon Liu.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's this
Oh,
guy.
that guy's awesome.
Yeah, like he is fantastic. And this movie, like, I don't want to say it's a 5 out of 5 because that's like no movies of mine are 5 out of 5, but I think it's a 5 out of 5. Like, and I don't think I've given a 5 out of 5 like in the Withering Watchpiles like ever. But this movie, like, it was just awesome, very emotional, great performances, great sets, a lot of blood, of course. So you get jet
Hell
bloods
yeah.
or blood jets, I guess. And it's just awesome. I highly recommend it to anyone. This is I guess this would be a great starting point for Shaw Brothers. Just start with the best. Like,
No, it's more well known around Shaw
hmm
Brothers, that film.
yeah,
But
like, because I've had multiple coworkers, like, throughout my life who have been like, oh, you're big into movies? Oh, you also like Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee and, all that? Have you watched 36 Chambers of Shaolin? And I'm like, never heard of it. Never seen it,
yeah.
no. And I finally saw it. I was so because that was the big draw for this box set, is that they did a whole new restoration. They had tons of special features, which I did not go through. I should have, but this was the first movie I watched too out of the three, and so of course
Well,
we started at a high level, and I went to the next movie, Mad Demon Monkey movie, whatever the fuck it was called, Mad Drunken Monkey. That movie sucked, and it's the same director,
uh,
same lead, everything, and it was just I did not like it.
so you went from on a high to low
I
that
think that's
quick.
why I didn't like it so much because there was a lot of very funny, humorous moments in
Yeah.
36 Chambers. So I was just like, oh my gosh, like I know the director can do better. Like he makes all these awesome movies, but this one he just like flubbed on really hard, the Mad Monkey one. But yeah, like I highly recommend it to you. I think you would love it. I think everyone loves it who watches it. It's just one of those universally loved movies. So that's
Yeah.
about all I have to say about it.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. Like, I think everyone brings that one up when they're talking about Shaw Brothers, and
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm like the only one that hasn't seen it, probably.
I mean, I was the same way up until
Yeah.
like 2 days ago. So I watched all these movies like in a row, like in one day. So in the morning. So because I was just like, I think it was New Year's Day I watched it. So I guess it was yesterday.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I
That's when I
can't.
watched my New Year's Day. I watched like two of them
Yeah,
during that
which is a
day.
great
I
way
was
to
all hungover
start off the
watching
years with Shaw
them.
Brothers. So, so
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. So I guess we can close out here. But if anyone's still watching, thank you for watching. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, Leon, for joining me today again. And I can't wait to see what topic you choose next. We won't announce it if you don't have it yet, but I'm very excited because I chose Shaw
Yeah.
Brothers. But
I haven't thought about it, honestly.
yeah,
But
yeah, we can
yeah.
delay. Like we didn't announce it last time either, so
Yeah.
we'll keep it a surprise for people.
honestly have not thought about it yet. Damn it, I'm
Yeah.
slacking.
Well, I need to
Yeah,
sit because I don't have that many movies left in my pile, so I need to let you know like what themes I can do.
yeah,
So we need we'll talk about it.
yeah.
So, but yeah, thank you again for joining with me. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks for having me, Christian. It's always awesome to talk films, and look forward to the next one, man. Next round. But these were a blast to watch.
Awesome. Well, thank you again, everyone, for watching, and please have a great rest of the day. Bye.